my name is Gregorio Di Leo from Italy. I started intensive point fight training 2 years ago, maybe 2 years and a half. The wonderful thing about intensive point fight training is not just that I go in a place once. This is my third or fourth time in Bristol, and every place where I go I usually come back. Point fighting is a fighting sport which the main goal is to score point touching your opponent with a loud technique. It's a kind of fencing using arms and kicks, and it's really a dynamic and fantastic sport, and where you need to be fast and smart. Till this moment there is nobody really worked to create a structured knowledge to point fight, and this is what I do in intensive point fight training. That's why intensive point fight training is not just about me, it's not just about Gregorio Di Leo, but it's about all the people, all the great fighters that help me to show to the audience and to the participants what point fighting is. I can really see that the level of average people is getting higher, and that let's say top fighters are more motivated because they have a place where they can go and train with the best people of the world. I see that this is working because it's something I'm really critic, and this is something where me as a fighter I would like to be, and that's then I can say that the quality is the first thing. I think it's really hard to find a place like that. This weekend we work on rhythm and on tension. We work on recognize the tension of the fight, and we worked on the first day and to learn how to break the tension of the fight and try to use some movement to break the rhythm. I think that was really useful. I think that was something new for participants. I think that was really great for everybody. We work on some legs management the first day too, and we try to apply some new movement to legs management, and then I put the people under stress to try to apply the new movement to fighting situations. And the first day we had also Micheal Page come teach with me, and that was amazing. The second day we move on with Jadi. There was really a great training. We worked on footwork, and he gave us a lot of insight on legs management and how to close the distance and attack with arms. That was for sure one of the best intensive point fight training ever. There was so much knowledge there, so many good fighters, so many interaction, and this is something that I'm really proud, because it's a dream that come true, to share knowledge of something you really love, you really like, with someone is a top fighter like you, and you share, and then you coach each other, and the level in the training get higher and higher, and people can see this. That's why this is going so well, and people are so passionate about that, because they can see that what is inside a training, inside an intensive point fight training. I didn't find it in other place.
My name is Sean Veira from Bristol, UK. One of the Great Britain coaches for the Wacko team. In Bristol, I'm a head instructor for the point fighting. I teach traditional Kung Fu. In the gym, I do one-to-one classes. I also do group sessions, which I teach on a daily basis. and also I run a security firm which runs alongside Power Sports, which is my name of my gym. I've been around for many years, fighting on the UK and in Europe and in the US, also in WACA when I was 16, 17. My involvement is to spread the word. We're trying to grow something where we can educate people, to give them some insights, give them another way, another idea, and people, top fighters also can come in and share their experiences, their way of fighting. There's been fighters and top fighters, and they may have a different angle on something. It may not be the way you fight or the way you look on it, but it's something else you can take away and you can teach to your students. And this is the important thing is maybe not for yourself, but for your students, so they can get the experience and pick up. You might Grillo might have Smith doing the kicks, and you might can't kick, but you might have a student who can. So you can pass that knowledge on to your student. Yeah. And you're a kicker and you can adapt to what he's saying and try to improve your way of kicking.
Long time. How you doing? Who's this cameraman? This is 24/7. We're going to change the world right now.
Yeah.
We're going to change the world. Oh man, listen, today I had a great time. There was a room full of good fighters, women, men, kids, good punches, good movement. Nobody complained. Everybody worked out hard. Everybody got along. This is definitely one of the best experiences that I've had, definitely in Europe and definitely doing seminars. This was a great group of guys, and in that group, any one of them could take it to the next level. It's just their dedication, but the skill level physically was definitely in the building. Absolutely. I'm trying to, just bring up the mental level as well as the physical level of the sport. I think what we do is just such a great alternative, like I was saying earlier, to the skill level of movement, fakes, closing the gap, counters. When you see it done at the highest level, it's a beautiful thing to watch. And I just hope that if all of us can find a way to unify the rules, put the egos to the side, and just let this sport grow, that it would be a great opportunity for the Americans, the Europeans, all over the world. For Venezuelans, the South America, Central America. Everybody doesn't have to want to be in a cage, And like I said, I think that this sport has a certain thing that no other sport has, especially when it comes to the speed of it. And I hope and I pray that Grillo, myself, guys that are really trying to make changes, and I'm not just talking about winning tournaments, I'm talking about just, bringing the people up to a certain level mentally with this sport, that we can prolong it, because right now, it just seems like there's just too many entities, this league, that league, and nobody's working together for the whole of the sport, so I pray and hope that we can do something about it. It's impossible to be in a room with that much talent and not pick up something.
Never learned so much. 27 years and you think you'd know it all, wouldn't you? No, this is brilliant.
Oh!
Couldn't turn down a phone call from a good friend, and I thought, let me come down, and I'm glad I did now. It's kind of made me realise how much I do miss the sport as well. Although I'm going on to other things, but I will never stop saying I'm a points fighter, no matter how far I go in the MMA. You know what I mean? I came from points. And the reason I blame all my success in the MMA, although I have to learn new skills, but from the foundations that I've got from this sport, so I appreciate what you've got, guys.
like to say thank you for all coming.
Massive thank you for putting
Fantastic, amazing. Best thing ever. You know, I like to see everybody together, perfect harmony. Don't matter who's who, just enjoying it, having a good time. That's what it's all about.
Oh no.
Just started kicking now.
Having all the different fighters here to train with, to fight against, a brand new experience.
Thought the weekend was brilliant. I loved every minute of it, learnt loads. I'd love to do it again. The new footwork that Gregorio taught us on the Saturday was probably most useful to me, because I like to blitz and push off, and it's a new way to adapt my style.
I really enjoyed it. Picked up a lot of tips and techniques, and it was really, really good. I enjoyed it.
And I took a bit of each of their fighting styles, and I'm going to put it to use, like to mine. Because everybody's body works differently, doesn't it? So
you get more aware of everything, and it puts your mind like working. So it's really good. It's a lot of good exercises. You have a lot to think about when you're done, and great teachers, great people to train with. So it's a really great opportunity. It's more than worth it. I think we have to do it more.
Jadi has a very smooth style. Gregorio is much more direct. It's different style, but at the same place.
It's just been the best learning experience I've ever had, I think. So I'll definitely be here again next year.
Very useful, and we had a lot of drills, which was very good. And especially the one with the faking and distance, we had maybe more today. Third time and I learned a lot from it. Yeah, loved it.
It was all new, and I've been. Jardy's my favourite.
Oh, listen, I had a great time with the people down here. It's a good experience, a lot of good fighters in the room, a lot of good energy. It was just a great experience. I mean, I learned some things. I like the way Gregorio does what he does. It was great for me and him to kind of come together and do this collaboration. We going platinum, but it was really good though. I had a good time with the competitors here. Good spirit, good energy, good information. If you missed it, you should have been here. Stop being lazy. Get on your bike, the train, the plane, make it happen, all right? Experience this information. Get this world-class information from Gregorio and myself, a.k.a. Luigi.
we made it real.
We made it real. Yes, sir, my brother.
Thank you, Johnny. Thank you for coming.
Anytime, man. I
It's a
appreciate it.
pleasure. You are one of my favorite superheroes.
That's, you hear that, right?
He's
Superhero.
He's
Not
one
a
of my
regular guy,
favorite superheroes. Yeah.
My man. Much
Great.
respect. That's
Thank
it,
you.
definitely.
Keep going.
Yes, sir.
Johnny, Tention.
Muy bien, gracias. I know that's not Italian, but you know what I mean.
Bye.